it kind of makes me feel like, it makes me feel disrespected because it's like someone didn't even bother to ask me about how I felt about it. Nobody like if someone were to come up and ask me, I would have been like, oh yeah, cool, you can totally wear this dress that I have that's like part of my culture. Just be sure that you respect it. And just like don't like make a mockery of it. Don't pretend that it's yours or that you can just use it whenever you want. You need to like ask someone about the cultural aspects of it. You don't just take something without asking.
Okay, it makes me feel like they're only taking out like the bad things some black people do. They're only portraying the bad aspects of them and not the good things they do and bring to the society. So it kind of makes me feel like really sad and hurt inside.
So I'm one of the few Hispanics at this school, and I like really love my culture and I embrace it a lot, and like I find it insanely interesting. And like, so when like on Halloween and stuff, I see people coming dressed as like Mexicans, and like their idea of a Mexican costume is just a sombrero and a poncho. Kind of makes me feel bad because it's like there's so many like brilliant things about my culture, and then it's just being reduced into a hat. I wouldn't even say that it offends me as much as it makes me sad, because I know that like they'll never appreciate it as much as I do. And then it also makes me think, well, what do they think of me?
Cultural appropriation, I feel like it can be disrespectful to me as a black person, and it affects like everyone around me. For example, like people that come dressed up as different criminals or anything else that they think is the ideal image of that of a black person or any other minority is offensive. They may not think they're doing anything wrong, but they have to realize what cultural appropriation is and how it affects others. It not only can affect me or any other black person, but it shows who you are as a person. And if you're disrespecting someone else's culture, you're kind of disrespecting yourself because you don't know what you're doing and what it means to show cultural appropriation.
So one of the things that bothers me most about cultural appropriation is when it especially is portrayed during Halloween. Most people try to dress up as Native Americans or Pocahontas, but what they don't realize is that they're trying to represent a culture, but the way that they're doing it is a rundown version. That's not what they truly are, represent. When you dress up with feathers on your head and wearing moccasins and a brownish ragged up dress or outfit, what you're doing, you're promoting a stigma that isn't 100% true. Most cultures in the Native American society are not like that.
I think cultural appropriation is a serious issue in our society today, and I feel like it's a problem not only that people are participating in it, but a lot of people don't know what's going on. And when someone takes something from your culture and puts it in their own, it's not only offensive, but they also demean you in your own culture when you do it. I think there's a lot of steps that we can take to end this, and I feel like it takes a lot of understanding between different people, and I feel like once we learn and we try to grow and we try to learn more about each other's cultures, that can help end that as well.